Is not something she has to try to do. It's just naturally who she is. She's respectful, she's kind, she has a very, very, very sweet heart. Her quick wit and her hysterical sense of humor brings so much happiness to our classroom. Not to mention she has a great taste in glasses. Sometimes she goes by Miranda, but most of you know her as Claire Potter.
Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Mrs. Taylor.
Thank you for that. Thinking about my Reach student for this month, I could have given it to him a number of times throughout this year. In fact, every month I could have come up here and very easily spoken about him. What sticks out the most about him is his alacrity. Every day he comes with a smile. Every day he's waiting for a challenge. He's looking for what can he push himself in. And he just brings so much joy to our classroom, and he keeps us laughing all day long, and that is Mason Green.
Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Mrs. Holt.
So my Reach Award winner this month, I'm so excited to give this award to. This student has shown incredible growth in both ability and confidence throughout the year. So at the beginning of the year, that first day when I got to read on your own, just with you when you came, this student, every word he read, he'd look up at me and wait till I nod in my head and then go to the next word because he just wasn't quite sure of himself. But now any book you put in his hands, he powers through, even if it's hard, and he uses his strategies so well in reading. And I'm just so proud of him applying that learning throughout our day. So my Reach Award winner for April is Coleman Chanella. Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Mrs. Simpson.
Thank you. Just like Dr. Hudak, I just want to give everybody in my class a Reach Award. Unfortunately, I can't because there's not enough months. So this Reach Award, I really wanted to find somebody that really shone bright and stood out for the month of April. And we were reading a book called Officer Buckle and Gloria. And I said, let's make some safety posters for our class. And he made a poster about pushing in chairs. And ever since then, my class has been really good at pushing in chairs. And also, I was going between a couple other students, and I had Miss Lesney come up to me and say that this student held open the door for her, and as you can see, she really needed some help. So I am so thankful for this student to show such respect to the teachers here at Candeo. So Nathan, come on up.
Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Mrs. Taylor.
I don't know if all of you can remember kindergarten, but when you start school not knowing your ABCs, or how to hold a pencil, or even how to count to 10 sometimes. And that's okay because we love our kindergartners come in as blank slates so that we can teach them all of our curriculum and all of the knowledge we have here at Candeo. And as the year progresses, the expectations get more difficult and it's hard. And by the end of the year, by the fourth quarter, you have to decode words and read books, recognize and count to 100, fill in a hundreds chart, remember the presidents on Mount Rushmore. It's pretty difficult. The two students that Ms. McHenry and I chose for this month from our AM and PM class have shown tremendous effort in meeting these challenges. In the morning class, this student, just at the beginning of third quarter, was told that maybe she should add a little bit more detail to her writing based on her skills and what she could do. And not only is she adding more detail to her writing, she's writing stories and using vocabulary that she's learning from our read-alouds and from the books that she's reading. I'm so impressed with her effort. Amanda Ibsen. In our PM class, Ms. McHenry and I chose a student for her effort as well. She is just plugging through, and even when she gets frustrated and even when something is really difficult, she'll sit for as long as she'll take and she'll finish a task and she'll work her hardest. And she's so proud of what she accomplishes. Sometimes it's a lot easier to give up than keep trying, and she never gives up no matter how difficult the task. Corinne Warren.
Good morning, Candeo. This month, the student that I chose is a leader in our classroom. He loves learning and does nothing but his best every single day. I am impressed with his writing, his ability to write clearly and beautifully, to have complete sentences. He always has a capital letter, a finger space, and punctuation. But more importantly, I'm impressed with his ability to speak from the heart. He's always thinking about others and really expressing himself clearly, especially in his writing. He always wants everyone else to do their best and shows and leads by example in our classroom. He is happy, and every time we talk about Reach Awards, he wants everyone else to have it. So I think it's very important that he receives it this month, and my Reach Award winner is Lex Burgess.
The student I chose this month, she has worked hard this entire year. And I have watched her grow her confidence in herself and her ability with her reading and her schoolwork. And her self-awareness over the last several months has just really grown, and it's been so great to watch. She is kind and respectful, always. She always gives me her best 100% of the time. Ava Johnson.
Congratulations to the kindergarten through second grade winners. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, teachers, for fostering that in your classrooms, and thank you for showing what you can do and being a great example. We are standing right now because it is the conclusion of our Reach Assembly for April. If you're a Reach Award winner, come on up here. Parents, you have a chance to take a photograph. And I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for attending.
Me too. I'm so thirsty.